Hi everyone, this time we are going to review on sentence ending. Sentence ending is a kind of question asked in the IELTS. Here we have one of the extract. So you'll be given questions and choose them with the headings given. So the way to do this question would be find this part on the passage. Once you get this part, once you know about that, with the information that you have, compare with these options and choose. It's more like multiple choice questions, and they will be on serial order. So this would be a little unique. So let's dig in with this kind of structure. So we have the passage called An Introduction to Film Sound, and it says, it gives the introduction over here, and we need to find first the audience response to different parts of the film can be controlled. So let's dig into this first passage. Though we might think of film as essentially visual experience, we really cannot afford to underestimate the importance of film sound. A meaningful soundtrack is often as complicated as the image on the screen and is ultimately just as much the responsibility of the director. The entire soundtrack consists of three essential ingredients: the human voice, sound effects, and music. These three tracks must be mixed and balanced so as to produce the necessary emphasis, which in turn create desired effects. Topics which essentially refer to the three previously mentioned tracks are discussed below. They include dialogue, synchronous, asynchronous, sound effects, and music. So this is about the introduction to film sound, and it says us that the sound is important as the images, and it is also the responsibility of the director to handle it very carefully. The entire soundtrack consists of three of the things: voice, sound effects, and the music. And this track must be mixed and balanced so as to produce the necessary emphasis, which in turn creates desired effects. So they have to be mixed very nicely to produce a kind of effect. Topic which essentially refer to three previously mentioned tasks are discussed below, means we have more broad discussion down, and they include the dialogue, synchronous, asynchronous, sound effects, means the same sound effects, and the music follows over here. So let's look at the question. The audience response to different part of the film can be controlled. The audience response to different part of the film can be controlled. We don't have direct language for this information. This is a scanning question. You need to see these ideas or the main words or the changed words over this one. So we didn't get that. Let's see the second question. We have the feelings and motivation of characters become clear. Let's see if we can find feelings and motivations for of characters. So here we have, let us start with the dialogue, and we just skip some words: tell, story, expression, feelings, motivation. We can see direct word: feelings and motivations, feelings and motivations. So let's dig this line more. So as is the case with stage drama, dialogue serves to tell the story and expresses feelings and motivations of characters as well. So means dialogue helps to express motivations. The feeling and motivation of the characters become clear. So we found that line, and based upon this one, so let's see the options. When the audience listens to the dialogue, yeah, of course, we have the dialogue. In this case, the dialogue serves to tell. So when audience listens to the dialogue, what happens is the feeling and the motivation of the character becomes clear. So it matches. So 25, I'm choosing A, and we do have 26 over here. A character seems to be a real person rather than an actor. So a character seems to be a real person rather than an actor. Let's see if we can find this. Most probably it's not contained within this paragraph, would be down, but we just film characters and audience perceive little, no difference between the character and the actor. We have over here, often with the film characterization, the audience perceives little or no difference between the character and the actor. And character seems to be a real person rather than an actor. So thus, so it says, so we have a line not that much clear, but it's saying that perceive little or no difference between the character and the actor, and a real person than an actor. So no difference between the character and actor, but a character seems to be real. We yet do not have this information, and if information is found, we just chose this one as 25 as a. So let's go with the down also. So here we have when the voice texture fits the performer's physiognomy and gestures, a whole and a very realistic persona emerges. So realistic person emerges. This more matches with the characters seems to be real persona rather than an actor. So when voice fits person's physiognomy and gesture. So let's see the options. So we took the first one. If the film reflects audience own concern, no, it's not given. If the voice, sound, and the music are combined appropriately, we yet not have like kind of combining voice, sound, and music combined. And let's see when the director is aware of the audience, how the audience will respond. No, when the actor's appearance, voice, and the moves are consistent. Physiognomy means physical structure, gestures, the moment, style, and a voice texture. So it just matches with this E1. So we're gonna choose 26E. Like we have yet like missed 24. So if we find 25, then 26 would be below of it, then 24 would be above it. And 25, we took the idea based upon this one with the dialogue, feelings with the motivation. Then our answer for 24 has to be above. But just before we read everything, we didn't get anything directly, as audience response to different part of a film can be controlled. Let's dig this one once more. Though we might think of film as an essentially visual experience, we really cannot afford to underestimate the importance of film sound. Audience response, nothing relating with this line. A meaningful soundtrack is often complicated as the image on the screen and is ultimately just as much the responsibility of the director. So again, nothing about the audience response. The entire soundtrack consists of three essential ingredients: the human voice, sound effects, and music. So this sentence does not match. These three tracks must be mixed and balanced so as to produce the necessary emphasis, which in turn create desired effect. Does this line make? Not in a direct way. Audience response to the different part of a film can be controlled. So produce necessary emphasis, which in turn desired effect. Effect is for whom? The audience, right? Indirectly we can take this one. So these three tracks must be mixed, balanced, so as to produce the necessary emphasis, which in turn create desired effects. So audience response, desired effect. Actually, like we have to extract the answer from here. And topics, these are listed below, they include, it doesn't matter. So we need the close line will be this one. Let's see with this one, the audience response to different part of the films can be controlled. When the audience listens, we took this option. If the film reflects the audience own concern, now if voice, sound, and the music are combined appropriately. Like these three tracks means voice, sound, and the music. Voice, sound, and music are combined appropriately. So when these three things are mixed appropriately, mixed and balanced so as to produce necessary emphasis, it gives necessary emphasis. Very indirectly, we do have answer for this one. That would be the C. So this is how this question has to be done. We got one question as much difficult one and two of them were more direct. So you find this information, and once you find the information, compare with the options and you can choose them. So this is how you'll be doing this kind of test. So keep practicing only with these kind of questions. Best of luck. Have a great day.